Rachel, you're a very important young lady in front of a very important woman, Sacagawea. And I would like to know how you feel about active learning.
Well, I like active learning because I like being able to participate in my learning, and sometimes it's easier than just sitting at a desk and listening to someone talk. So I like being able to get up and be active and participate because it helps me learn and remember things.
Noah, why do you like being involved in your learning?
For me, it helps me remember the information, and when I read, it doesn't stick with me.
Dom, right now you're dressed as Ringo Starr, and I think your mustache is coming off a little bit. Do you like being involved in your learning?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I'm a hands-on learner, so it helps me learn more effectively.
Why do you like being involved in your learning, Courtney?
Personally, it's easier for me to recall information if I have an experience that I can tie it with, and active learning gives me a way to do that.
Josh, as an old student of mine, and as a teacher yourself now in the great state of Arizona, how do you feel about active learning?
Active learning is super important to me as a teacher, and I think it's super important to the kids that I teach. Active learning isn't the wave of tomorrow, it's what we need today. In a world where you have 10 million video game buttons and smartphones that can access the web at any time, it's really important to talk students' language, and keeping them engaged is one of the easiest ways to help kids become responsible in their own learning process, as well as for you as a teacher. It's going to make your life a lot easier, because if they're engaged, way less behavior problems in the classroom. So all around, active learning and keeping an interactive environment is really important to both student and teacher, and I truly believe that active learning is the way of teaching now.
Nick, you're a science teacher. Why do you think it's important to get your students actively involved in the learning?
Being active is extremely important. The reason behind it is because after students are sitting after 17 minutes or so, blood starts to pool in their blood vessels, and they're starting to think about discomfort more so than the actual learning or content that's being taught in the first place.
Hello, my name is Elvin Blair. I have two daughters, Claudia and Allison, who were both involved in active learning. I found active learning to be a positive option for retaining information.
Caleb, on that desk is a golden bell, and upon graduation day you could have given that golden bell to any teacher that you had through your schooling experience. You chose to give yours to Mr. Berceau. Why?
Mr. Berceau wasn't just a teacher to me. He wasn't always someone who just hands me a worksheet or gives me a test to take. He saw me as a person, and he saw my potential, and he fought forth to bring that out as best as he could. And because of that, he made me the person I am today.
My name is Linda Lagasse. I've been an elementary classroom teacher for over 30 years in a neighboring district. I use active learning in my classroom as a way of involving all students in their learning. It gives kids the opportunity to actually live what they're learning, which I believe is far superior to just passive listening of information. Both of my sons, Matt and Michael, have had the opportunity to interact with teachers who believe in and practice this teaching style. I truly believe active learning has enhanced their educational experience and made learning come alive for them.
Andy Wittmann would be extremely proud of his son.
Kayla, as we got ready for this demonstration, what did you say?
I want to read this book now.
That you want to read the book now. Can we give her a little something on that?
Okay.